Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I've got some thrifting to do. I'm not really going after anything specific today, but the door's open in like 5 minutes. We're gonna go get in line. It is time. Let's do this. Oh, look at the cute little juice glasses. There's a set of 4 of them. I think that might end up being our first pickup. I love how where did it go? They have like a antique store sticker set, $20. Ooh, Fantasia Disney mug for $1. Steamboat Willie, we'll take that. I think that's German. Am I wrong? I don't see any other mugs that I'm super interested in. Ooh, is that Mexican pottery? No, Boston Warehouse. Made in Thailand. It's neat. Found another shadow box. What is that?
It is a Pioneer RT707 for
$50?
For $50.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll have it gone by the end of the day for $2.
Crossing the fingers for that. He says that, but he's got to leave when we get home.
Yeah. I need something to put. I need like a piece of cardboard. Or something.
And I think we will actually go look at the holiday stuff, even though I'm just,
There we go.
I don't know, I'm not like feeling the holidays this year. I don't know why. I'm not one for gift giving. I would more like the tradition. I like the tradition side of it. What do you guys do tradition-wise? I want to hear about it. Usually, Christmas Day, we get Chinese food and binge out with Christmas movies and such, but given Rich's mom's diagnosis, we are going to go to her house this year, and I'm going to cook for everybody, so wish me luck on that. I've never cooked a ham before, made it 40 years and never cooked a ham. That's cute. So I'm going to do that, and some sides, and, you know, spend time with family. That's kind of the game plan. I'm so random in the mugs I like. Some days I like a mug, and then the next day, not so much. That's why I have so many. Those are cute. Looks like it's a set. Hey guys, you guys are going to get a kick out of this. I don't know if you'll get as big of a kick out of it as I did, but check this out. You know how I was looking for jars? Jay found this jar for me. Jay is one of you guys. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. We were shopping and he looked at me and he was like, Chrissy? I'm like, yeah. And I was looking at him like, do I know you from somewhere? Because my brain doesn't work all that great sometimes. And he's like, I watch your videos. What? That's the first time that's ever happened to me. So, yeah. Jay, shout out. What's up? Back at the house, we have a very small but good wrap up for you. He's enthralled with this thing. It has all the service manuals and all the stuff and the things. It is it's a tape deck?
It's a reel-to-reel.
Oh, not like cassette tapes.
No.
It's a reel-to-reel.
Reel-to-reel.
For parts or repair, they sell for like, what, a couple hundred?
$200 on eBay. I'm going to list it for $200 locally. Come get it now.
This is what it looks like. Now, here's the funny thing. So, it said on the little tag that it powered on, but it didn't function or something.
Yeah. Here, there's this pause. If that's on, like that, none of these functions work. it has to be off. This pauses the whole system, not just the tape. It will even pause the meters where they're at while you're playing it, so you can. So
that was pressed on. So it was turning on, but nothing was functioning because it was paused. If it was all good to go, refurbished, they sell for like $700. Used, they sell for like $3. Get it out of my house fast, he's gonna put it up for $2, and we paid $50 for it. So that's that. I got this stuff. This I'm keeping. This is the cutest little stoneware mug. It's not huge, but I have days where my stomach can't handle a huge cup of coffee, and then this will be perfect for that. Little juice glasses, which aren't really relevant at this point. I don't know anybody who actually drinks out of juice glasses anymore. The only person I ever seen actually drink out of one of these was Rich's grandmother, who she actually passed away 7 years ago today. It's like her 7-year death anniversary, if you will. So we're remembering her today. Which is interesting that we pick up juice glasses, and she's the only person I've ever seen actually drink out of one. I already have an idea for this. So he like, Jay looked at us after we were like sitting there chit-chatting for a minute, and he's like, oh, it's funny that I have this in my hand. He's like, I actually grabbed this for you. He's like, is this something you can put dead things in? And I'm like, yeah. I was actually looking for cool jars. And then Rich is like, you know what would look really cool in there? A rabbit. Actually, I have a rabbit in our freezer that I didn't really know what to do with. So I think we're going to try to mummify that and do kind of like a scenescape with the, I'm going to try to do it like sleeping, mummified sleeping. And with some like moss and maybe a stick that looks like a dormant tree. I've got ideas. So I got to take that out of the freezer so it thaws out. This will probably also be an oddities project. I actually think this would look really good. I have an idea for this. You'll probably see it over in the oddities video, but I don't think I'm going to have to do much other than like stick it in and pin it down, and it'll be ready to go. But with one of the destroyed pieces of wasp nest will go in this. I'm fairly sure. 2 of these glass mugs. We got the Steamboat Willie, which I think this one will sell better. And, I mean, I'm going to wipe them out, but they've got the original stickers and everything. And then Fantasia. These were like 80s, I think. They might have been before that, but I remember them. I remember using these in like the 80s, maybe early 90s. Anyway, that is our small haul from today. He's going to try to get photos of this and sell it before he has to leave for work, which gives him a grand total of, let me see what time it is. It is 10:45 a.m. He has to leave in 2 hours. I don't think it's going to happen, but I don't know. I've seen him pull off some stuff before, so we'll see if that happens. And then I'm going to put those away for oddities projects. That's mine. And then I need to get photos like ASAP. I have piles of stuff that I need to get listed. So I'm just going to go through today, clean things, and take photos that they're on the phone, ready to go. That's our goal. Oh, he's actually going to plug this in and test his theory about the pause button. So we'll follow him. But again, like we said, even for parts of repair, we're going to make money. Plugged her in.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got it for $50 because somebody paused it.
Without a tape in it, it automatically stops because it senses it. So yes, this does work. See, it plays, fast forward, rewind. But when the pause button is on, green light's on. Oh, the rewind works, but the play does not work. So
Interesting.
Yes.
That is the thing that you've now learned. Ayo! We sold stuff. Thank God. Where did we get these?
That one way out yonder church rummage sale, the one where I
Did we have to pay for it? Was that the one that we had to pay $5 to get into?
Yep.
Okay, so I know what you're talking about now. Guys, from a church rummage sale, it was a pay $5 and get an early sale. These just sold on eBay.
Yeah.
For $40 plus the cost of shipping. It's turned out that it absolutely was worth paying the $5 to get in. I was not sure on the day of the sale if it was worth it, but we've made enough. I hope I don't jinx it, but he may have actually done it. 20 minutes. We'll see. There's supposed to be somebody on their way for this. Oh my god, with 20 minutes to spare, he freaking did it. He sold it for $200. I gotta give it to him. Sometimes he pulls this stuff off. So I'm going to put 20 away for tomorrow. There is a library rummage sale, and then I'm going to put this away and try to go to Frankenmuth next week. That's the plan. After that, I just kind of feel like all my sales are junk. Sold the Game of the States game. It's a 1960, I think, if I remember. Yeah, 1960 Milton Bradley. Whopping $10 plus the cost of shipping over on Etsy. So like I said, there's a rummage sale today, and I feel like I just spend so much time waiting in lines. We showed up 20 minutes early, and we're way back here. I am ready, but I'm also going to be very picky today. And this guy already knows me. Yeah, I do. Ooh, I see a Mexican pottery section. I only got one out of the 3. Is this old or made to look old? Made to look old. I actually really want this. Bummer, that does not have a bottom. This one does, though. I'm not even going to try to get my cart thing through here. There's just too many people. I don't see any, like, regular mugs. All I see is holiday mugs. Mistletoe. We'll have to sniff this. That is a cool frame. Found a Kimple mold beer. 1994. I'm going to do a final walkthrough, and then I think I am done. No. Grab that, grab that. I know. Oh. Yay.
It does have a little scuff there, but should be able to
Yeah, but I'm keeping this. It's just like that that set that we bought at like a church trunk sale, but it was a set of 4 and I sold the set. This is just a single, so I am keeping it. We have a very interesting haul. I'm going to go over everything. Some of the stuff I'm keeping, some of the stuff I'm using for like taxidermy projects. Some stuff is going to get put aside to put into lots. This I'm keeping. I guess I'll just start here. I can't read what this says, even with my glasses on. It's a very poor Shiloh's Consumption Cure. I got it just at the right angle as I was saying that. This I'm keeping. You guys know that I collect weird bottles and such. This I'm putting aside until I will put, like, I don't know, probably 15 of them together, 10 of them together, and sell them as a lot. That's what I've been doing with those. I don't know if you guys seen. I couldn't tell if I got it on video or not. There was 3 of these owls, and I went to grab them. I got this one in my hand, and somebody reached over the table and grabbed the other 2. So I got one of the 3, which is fine, I guess. This is a very cool frame. It does say something here that I can't read. It is very poorly pressed, but it does say patent pending. Originally I grabbed it because I thought it would be a cool frame to put a spider web in, but I'm going to see if I can figure out what this says. That's going to decipher whether I end up putting it online or if I keep it for a spider web. We've got yo-yos. This one I thought was cool. It's glow in the dark Dunkin' Glow Imperial yo-yo, and if I remember correctly it was 94. Yeah, this one's from 1994. Still new in the package. This is a glitter yo-yo. MGK from 1999. Pro Play 2000. I don't see a date on this one. I'm assuming it's 2000, but I don't know if that's the model or... I don't know if that's like the model or the year. But I don't see a model on, or a year on that one. Slider yo-yo from 1999 also. So those I thought were neat. I have to look up sold comps. It's been a minute since I've sold a yo-yo. This I'm going to keep to do some sort of taxidermy project. Mummified something or other, I don't know. I've got a bunch of things in the freezer. It's been so long since I've done anything taxidermy because Leona is a beagle. And oh my god, if she smells anything, her nose goes completely ape. It takes over her entire body. She cannot handle herself. She just loses her absolute mind. So I really need to get back in the bus and clear a spot in there where I can put up like a little folding table. So I can just, you know, put a heater in there over the winter and work out on the bus. That is my goal. I've sold quite a few lots of these old wooden clothespins. I don't know if people do projects with them or what, but this is probably like $10 or $15 in old wooden clothespins. I'm keeping this. I had picked up a set of 4 of these Mexican pottery mugs from a trunk sale thing. It was at a church. Anyway, I sold the set of 4 pretty quickly, and I really loved the look of them. So now I just have 1. I don't really need more than 1. I'm the only one who drinks out of random mugs on a daily basis. Rich has 1 mug that he drinks out of every single day. It's a Santa Bear mug. It is a 1994 Dayton Hudson and Marshall Field Santa Bear mug. I have no idea what it's worth. I just think it's neat. A little Vera Bradley. It's almost like a mini backpack. I don't know. I love Vera Bradley stuff. Oh, it's a makeup bag. I think that's what it is. Hold on. That's exactly what it is. It's like a makeup bag. The inside's got that like crispy feeling, easily cleaned. Cool. I didn't even realize that's what that was. That will get put online. Oh, I thought that was a stain, but it's not. I lied. This is very interesting to me. It looks old. That's all stained glass. And I'm not sure if I can do it, but I'm going to try. Let's see if I It's a kaleidoscope. Isn't that cool? And it actually does work. Okay, I'm not kaleidoscoping very well, but you guys get the point. Anyway, it's very interesting to me. I like it a lot. This is also staying here and is very interesting to me. This is a Mrs. Winslow's Soothing Syrup, the Anglo-American Drug Company, successors to Curtis and Perkins proprietors. Now, about 4 or 5 years ago, me and Rich were, and this is on video somewhere on YouTube. We were in a creek, old area, and we found a Mrs. Winslow's Soothing Syrup bottle floating around in this creek. No freaking damage, which was crazy because we live in Michigan and everything freezes. And that was not a very deep creek. Guaranteed it froze almost solid. And there was no damage to the bottle. We looked it up, and I think I have the information on my Instagram somewhere. I'm going to have to go look. But basically, if I remember correctly, Mrs. Winslow's Soothing Syrup was basically morphine, and they were giving it to these infants for like pretty much everything: fussiness, tooth, teething, they're sick, whatever. They were basically just dosing these kids with morphine to give the moms a break. I'm gonna see if I can find all the articles, or at least there was one that I had located that had a lot of really good information. But the kids were dying because they weren't dosing correctly for the child's weight and size. So they were overdosing all these infants and toddlers on morphine. So it became like this whole thing. I mean, they were murdering children basically. And it took a long time to put 2 and 2 together and to get this pulled off the shelf because it was a very, very popular medication. The bottle that I had, I think it was before we moved out of I know it was before we moved out of the farmhouse, but I can't remember if we had already known we were going to move. But anyway, I sold the bottle that we had to my old neighbor for $20, and almost instantaneously, I regretted it. Almost immediately. I've regretted it ever since. I cannot believe I found another one. This I am keeping 100%. My husband has been paying attention. This is soap. And it is grapefruit and tangerine triple milled soap. This will be interesting. I love the different soaps. I don't know. The artisan soaps. I love them. These are Libby, and I think they're the same as the cobalt blue ones that I got recently that are listed, but I got it home and there was like a chip in one of them, which sucks. So there's 3 of those cobalt blue ones listed, I think for $20. These will probably go for about the same, $20 or $25 for the set of 4. I'm going to try to get those listed ASAP because obviously they're holiday glasses. How stinking cute are these? I have to look and see if I can figure out a manufacturer, but these are so stinking adorable. Yankee Candle Mistletoe. This I am keeping. It has already been lit, which is fine. I had Rich smell it, and he's like, oh, it's very, piney. I'm like, yeah, it's mistletoe. So, whoops, sorry, guys, I just hit the camera. We're keeping that. I'm also keeping this. I just honestly don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it. I might put it online. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. This I'm also keeping. It is a mini massager, Homedics. Homedics is a really good brand. If you find anything with Homedics, it's worth looking it up. I have arthritis in both of my knees. That started after my first surgery in 2020. I woke up and my knees were just totally shot. And actually, when I broke my ankle and they did the x-rays, the orthopedic guy came in and he looked at me like, because I was 39 at the time, and he's like, you have really severe arthritis in your knees. And I was like, yeah, I'm aware. And he was like, looking at my paperwork, because, yeah, 39 with that amount of arthritis in your knees is a whole thing. I had, my mom actually let me borrow the one that she had upstairs, and it just disappeared. I think Keegan took off with it. But I've been looking for another one for a while. Hers had heat. I don't know if this one has heat or not. I didn't look. But oh my gosh, this is like the best size for your knees. If you have bad knees, try these. It's amazing. I found a Kimple mold reindeer. I freaking love these. This one's probably like an $18 deer. It's a smaller one, so at least it won't be a huge pain in the butt to ship. I sold a pair of them semi-recently that we had found in Grandpa's basement, and I think I got $30 for those, maybe 35. I can't quite remember. But I've never had a problem selling those, so this and this I'm going to try to get listed, or at least photoed today, along with this, because Christmas is literally right around the corner. Do I have any more Christmas crap? No? Okay. So I'm going to try to aim for these three to at least get photoed today. Maybe put online. We'll see how it goes. I do have good lighting outside for good photos. On that note, guys, I am going to sign you off. This one might be a little long. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will see you on the next. Bye!